Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Please comment, like, and subscribe. So guys, you guys know, I've been looking through some older stuff and just kind of nitpicking to bring some more things up because there's a lot of people that have been newer people that are coming to the truth movement. So we need to make sure that they see it and hear it all. They need to know all of it. And I come across this, it's a video of a live that Gypsy did, and it's on Zombie Mom's TikTok account. And it's Gypsy talking crap about her mother. And I've heard some of it near the end you've heard before. It's Gypsy talking crap and, oh, I don't remember. I'm still processing because I got PTSD. I think a lot of us have PTSD, and I know mine, I remember all of it. I remember everything that happened to me. And the way she wants to keep victimizing her victim. Not only that, she wants to cherry pick things and doesn't remember some things, but does remember this thing. And it's so funny. And to me, if she does not remember, because she says she's still processing, why write a book? Because how do you know what happened? You don't. And all she had to do was tell the truth. So guys, let's listen to this. We'll come on back and we'll tie it in a pink little bow.
I didn't even think about statute of limitations. It was a big deal to me when I was in prison. And I've always just been so damn busy. Like, in prison, I was in school. I was trying to get my GED. I had a few phone calls with Christy where she and Dad went looking for an attorney. Christy told me that she didn't get a phone call back from any of the attorneys that she had reached out to. And then later, Christy would do interviews, and she said, I reached out to attorneys. They said they wouldn't touch the case. Now, I believe Christy. Was I there to confirm that information? No, I believe Christy.
Gypsy,
but
you go ahead and finish. I'll call you off.
But that's just, that's what I was told. And then after that, I kind of just was like, you know what? It's not going to give me my salivary glands back. It's not going to give me those years that I could have been running around in the yard back. So what gain do I have? Most of the doctors are too old and retired now to even sue. Like, I have a kid now. I have a life now. I'm 34 years old. If they're retired, then good. They ain't going to do it to anybody else. What's the point in suing them now?
Well, you could.
Spreading awareness. So I understand, and I'm fully aware that my mom was never diagnosed with Munchausen by proxy. If you look at what the warning signs are, my mother fit the category for every single one of them, even down to having medical experience. She was, I don't know if she was a certified nurse or a nurse's aide, but she had medical knowledge, okay? That is one of the warning signs. So even though she was not diagnosed, it was strongly believed that this is a possibility, okay? I think that, with the whole justice for Dee Dee, I see that always in my comments, and I have spoken favorable, I've spoken unfavorable about my mother. It's not that I want to bash her. That's not what I'm trying to convey. What irritates me is that don't praise someone that did something like child abuse. You know what I'm saying? Like, even in prison, child predators and abusers are the bottom of the barrel, even below schmurderers. Schmurder is better than child abuse. That's where I get irritated. Now, if I was not me and I did not crime, if I was just a bystander that heard this story, and I felt strongly like, okay, yeah, 10 years is very lenient. And I've always said, well, maybe not at the beginning because I was still kind of pondering that. But when I was asked, would a lighter sentence or a more severe sentence be fair? And now that I've come to, learn all this and feel more, I feel like even if I was given life without parole, that would have still been fair for the crime. Does that make sense? And I think that, like, I was talking to Sheena one day, and it was not that long ago, and I was telling Sheena that there are some days that I feel a great amount of pity for the life that my mom lived. If you think about it, she was born into a family with 6 brothers and sisters. She was the youngest of 6. Her mother had mental illness. Her father was sexually abusive. And then when she got a little, she was a chubby kid. She was fat. And then when she got a little older, she became bulimic, lost a lot of weight, and then became a beauty pageant queen, whatever. So she could try to make herself something better than what she was growing up. Try to grow out of that victimhood, whatever. And she met my dad, and she fell in love with my dad. Now, by my dad's account, she was a buddy, more like a friend with benefits type of thing. He was not in love with her, okay? And he felt like he was doing the right thing by marrying her, but he wasn't in love, again. Okay, so he followed his compass of saying, yeah, I married her for the wrong reasons. So he leaves her, brokenhearted, and now she has a baby. Her father was abusive, her mother mentally unstable. The love of her life left her, abandoned her, with a kid, okay? So she viewed me as, yes, a possession that she felt would not disappoint her. And I feel so much compassion for that broken woman. I can't even imagine. But then, after I was born, then her perpetrator side comes into play. And that is when I have my mixed emotions, and I'm allowed to, seeing as how I'm a part of it, right? So I'm allowed to feel angry one day, miss her another, love her another, hate her another, because I am still healing from all this. And so, yes, there are many interviews that I'm like, I miss my mom. Then other days, yeah, she was a terrible mom. What do you expect? What do you really expect? I'm not going to say that I'm healed. I'm not. I'm going to have my emotions about my own mother. And I'm sure that anybody that grew up in a dysfunctional household would feel that same way.
Yep.
And there are times that I am still processing. I even told Sheena, I woke up one morning and I'm like, Sheena, I have 2 memories and I don't know which one is real. I still don't know which one is real. And that's when Dr. Flashenstein said that he asked me to stand up in the doctor's office. And this would have been in 2011. No, you would have to look at the records, but
9.
Okay, so 2009. He says that even in the documentary. Now, for a long time, I didn't remember that. Well, a couple of mornings ago, I woke up and it's like a flashback. It's a very faded memory. That it's like I have 2 versions of memories. I have the one that I have been believing this whole time. And then it's like I have a glimpse of another where I did stand up. And then there's another memory that I have that I didn't. And I don't know which one's real. And that's the kind of shit that I am processing. So when you come to me and you ask me, well, did this happen? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know when my brain is going to process what happened, but it's not going to be on your time.
PTSD.
You know what I'm saying? And justice for Dee Dee. How about justice for Dee Dee instead of a hate campaign against me? B, let's advocate for victims and perpetrators, even perpetrators.
Yep.
Let's tell Dee Dee's story about how a woman could be so broken. Let's look for warning signs. Let's share Dee Dee's story about mental illness and Munchausen, even though she wasn't diagnosed. Okay, well, let's go on the fact that, okay, she strongly probably cover a wish to go to Disney. And that's why everybody's like, you stole a wish from a kid. You were an adult. I was 10 years old.
And what is so funny is her mom's side of the family came to bat for her, but she still drags the Petrie name, especially her grandfather, because she wants to talk about a SA abuse in a clawfoot tub, which come to find out there wasn't even one in that house. All she does is cherry pick and lie, because she always has to be the victim, and it's sick. But guys, tell me what you think in the comments. This is just sickening. I love each and every one of you, and I will see you in the next video.